Anyway, shall we continue? Let's sim out a little bit. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, I forgot Puig was a free agent. Let's look at him real quick. Yasiel Puig. Totally forgot about that. I really don't want to mess around with that anyway, because I feel like that's somewhat kind of gaming the system. There's no need for us to do it. Let's go back to our squad, please. Okay, today we have a doubleheader, so they schedule it right away. Curious. So you can see all these things here. We're going to end up simming it. But we'll hop in the first initial game, just get things kicked off, then we'll go from there. Oh, there you go. For those that haven't seen this before, just to show you what happens, you can obviously hear the audience, how the defense is lined up, your lineup, their lineup, pitcher, stamina, your batter, ratings. What do you want them to do? Single way, take a pitch, bunt. You can go pitch by pitch. How do you want to go about it? Do you want to quick play the at-bat until we're in scoring position, go into a certain inning, the game log, the box score, all this. Alright, you can see, first start. We get down 2-0, we score 2 in the 5th, and then we score 1 in the top of the 10th. Kirby Yates takes the L. Look at that, what do you know, our best reliever comes up his first game, scoreless inning, gets the dub. So, looking a little bit deeper into the box score, something to see. Arenado, struck out twice, 2 for 5, I'll take. Unfortunately, this column here, left on base, Chuck Nasty, this is what you don't want to see. Blackman, Arenado, and Story. No RBIs between them, and they left a ton of guys on base. Hate to see. Kemp, his first game as a Rocky, 1 for 4. A walk, strikes out, leaves 2 on, but Hampson with an RBI, Murphy with an RBI. See how this other run was scored, and pretty much that's it. I'll have to look at the game log, or it's over here. No, never mind. So they had a 2-run home run. Arenado reaches on an error, scores 1. I don't know where the other one comes from. I have to look a little bit deeper. But I'll take it. I will take it. No home runs. Let's actually go back and look at the game log. It was scored in the 5th, so let's go back and look at the 5th. Kemp gets walked. Walters comes up, singles, first and second, pitcher, sacrifice bunt. Hey look, it actually works on this game, it doesn't work on MLB The Show, just saying. Second and third, Hampson comes up, RBI ground out. Chuck Nasty gets walked. And then Arenado, an error in left field. And that's how we scored the run. I'm fine with that. We'll take what we can get. And then you see in the 10th, Arenado, leadoff double, Story strikes out, Murphy, double. And that's how we end up winning the game. Totally cool with that. Alright, let's leave out. So we're good. And then you can see here what you're looking at. We still need to play one more game since it's a double header. Play. Simulation in the background. And we got Paddock a little bit tougher this time. So continue sim, finish sim, continue. You can see there, it's going in real time, so you can see what's happening in the game. Pretty cool, but we'll just go ahead and finish it. It's something nice to do. And you can do this too, so you can be working on other things and looking at other things while you're actually playing the game, so pretty nice. We'll go ahead and finish. Alright, so you can see in the initial game, we win 3-2. In the secondary game, we also win. We win 6-5, not bad. Let's watch the highlight. Let's watch the highlight reel of this one. Blackman hit a home run, David Dahl. Mejia, nice to see him as a former Indian. So shall we? Obviously it looks a little bit different than what you would see. Alright, so you see here top of the third, 2 outs, Blackman up to bat, 2-2 count, John Gray at second. And that's going to be a double down the line. That scores. I don't know why he disappeared back there, but hey, we take it. That made it 1-0. You can see Mejia 0-2 count. Just like at Petco, the annoying horn and the fireworks. David Dahl, remember he had a home run in this game. Murphy on the first, 1-1 count. Paddock, the pitch, and that goes to center. That's gone. Oh, 4-16. I'll take it. So the Rockies go up 3-1. Fifth, a 1 count, 2 outs. Arenado up to bat. Chuck Nasty on second. RBI single to center. Run scores 4-1 Colorado. Nice to see run scored at Petco. Not the easiest thing to do. Alright, now Grisham on the mount, or up the mount at the plate. Profar on first. 1-1 count, bottom of the fifth. Alright. Single. Mejia up. Strikes out. After coming away with a home run the first time up, you see it says there, center home run, 425 last time up. Boom. Big strikeout. So later, bottom of the sixth, Yasiel Puig. Runner on first, doubles to right. I'm assuming that scores the runner from second. Nope. Second and third. Stand up double, Tatis. Strikes out with runners on second and third. Hate to see that. so I like it. But if you're a Padres fan, you'd hate to see it. Machado. With Wade Davis on the mound, RBI ground out. The fam scores, but we get the out at first. Cool. And Eric, former Royal, singles to center. 4-3. Which you worry about once our bullpen's in. We still won the game, but something to be concerned about, obviously. Profile. Inside out sits to left. Be late, be great, as they say. And bottom of the sixth seemed to be a problem inning. Alright, but we get out of it there. Cool. And then what I'm assuming was the big blow here. Chuck Nasty coming up 4-3. Yep, to right. That's gone. A line drives a rocket. 360. Not a lot, but just enough. Top of the eighth. Not bad. We can go ahead next out of this. So not bad. All in all, you see there, since we played a doubleheader, Chuck Nasty 4 for 9, 2 doubles, a triple, a home run, 3 RBIs, and a walk. Our ace, 8 innings, 2 earned runs. He didn't get the win, but I'll take it. Player of the game. Chuck Nasty this one, so hey. We look at the standings here. All is right in the world. Let's go ahead and finish today. Can't complain. First day. We sit at 2-0. We lead the National League West. Mark this. Our magic number is 160. Mark it, mark it, mark it. Does it last? Probably not. But still, it is nice to see. I'll gladly take it. Alright, this time we take the loss. Sensatello with the loss. Gave up 5 early. Look at the box score. We won't do this for, going forward. We'll kind of look at this kind of quick recap. But you see this one here. We get the lead early. A solo shot by Hampson. And then we give up a 3-run home run on the bottom of the first and an additional 2 runs in the second. Kemp though, RBI single, so nice to see him do something there. Unfortunate. Pitching is going to be an issue. But you like what you get out the bullpen. 2 2/3. 2 hits. Davis. An inning, 2 hits. You don't like to see that, but he comes out of it without giving up any runs. So, all in all, the bullpen, they shut the door. That's all you can ask for. I will definitely take that. A lot of hits. So looking at the hits here, Arenado got 1, Blackman hitless in this game. But a really great first day, so you can't complain. Trevor Story, 2 for 4, so nice to see him trending up. Dahl, 0 for 3. Look at that. 091. Kemp, 167. I'll be watching. Because if Kemp continues to struggle, though he did get a hit in this game, I'm watching him. Because if I don't see production, Tapia is going to go in play. And no surprise, we lose. So we win the doubleheader, and then we lose 6-8. So let's look into the box score. Ooh, we were down 5-0, then went up 6-5, and then gave up 3 in the bottom of the 7th. Seager with a 3-run home run that did us in. What I like to see though, Garrett getting going, get a double there. Gotta get that average up. Arenado, a double. Story, his 2nd home run of the season. Definitely happy to see that. And then Dahl. See there, that average is 188. Got my eye on him. Got to keep getting up there. Jeff not with the great start, but again, pitching is going to be something that's going to be an issue for us. So we know that going forward. Davis. Shutdown inning again. Like to see this. Because if you know IRL, he's had some struggles. Dude used to be locked down, and then it's kind of, kind of struggled. Alright, and we bounce back. Much needed bounce back. And we win 11-3 over Mr. Bueller. A little bit shocking, so he's off to a tough start. Look who came in the pitch. 1 1/3, scoreless, a walk, no strikeouts, but okay, cool to see. Gray gets the win, 8 innings, 3 runs allowed, 5 hits. But when you score 11, it's not, trust me, it's not going to be a big deal. So looking at it, home run Story, his third. Walters hits his first, like to see production, and hey, it's off of Joe Kelly. Arenado home run off of Bueller, Murphy, also McMahon. Not bad. Arenado, a good day for him, a home run and a double. Murphy with 3 hits, Walters with 2. Good production all around. Diaz comes in, pitches a scoreless ninth. Like to see starter go long. 95 pitches over 8 innings, not bad at all. Alright, so just 2 series in, we'll take a look around the league. Tampa 4-2. Orioles at the bottom, no surprise. White Sox 6-1, Twins 6-2. Kansas City 1-5, no surprise. Houston 4-3, along with the Angels. Rangers at the bottom for now. And then the wild card, I'm not going to pay too much attention to that. There's just so much baseball to be played. In the East, the Nats lead. Marlins, well, everyone else has a losing record, so can't take that much, or take that serious for the moment. Cubs and Reds at the top. Cards, a little far behind. Or a little far, a game and a half. And then Milwaukee. Pretty much this is exactly how I predicted the NL Central to finish. We'll see if that actually happens in real life. And then we're sitting in second place, tied with the Padres, who we have coming up next. We'll see Paddock again. You can see that up here. Alright, we get a loss. Paddock pitches the way that you would expect him to pitch. Always coming off of last year. Oh, we did go up 2-0, but we gave up 5 runs in the middle innings, and then 1 an attack on in the 9th, and that'll do it. Ooh, you see that there. Paddock. A 2-run single. That stings. And Arenado had the home run. The only runs we scored in the game. So he's got his second. Story did get a hit. 194. Let's look at that a little bit. Well, it's a little more detailed. So his OBP is batting 194. His OBP is 256. Keep an eye on it because obviously you want production at the top. So we may do some moving around. He's got the speed. That's one of the reasons why I like having him at the top. But he's not going to get on base. It's not going to matter. But going back here, he started out good, ended kind of poor. It's okay. Davis again still has yet to give up a run. And unearned run here. Error by Blackman, but that's okay. Still early in the season, just trying to see what we have pitching and what we have with our lineup. Alright, back-to-back losses, and all the runs scored late. Starting pitchers pitched well. Well, Freeland did until late, go figure. 7 1/3 here, 7 2/3, and maybe a little too much. Almonte comes in, gives up 2 runs. I mean, trying to get out. And there must have been another error. Arenado, wow. Arenado's second error already. Don't like to see that. But rough. Arenado hits a home run again. Would like for his home runs to actually mean something and win, so another 2-run home run back-to-back games, but doesn't help us. We still get the loss. See here, look who came in the pinch hit. Happy to see him. Didn't do anything in terms of getting a hit, but got walked and was on base for Arenado's home run, so I can go with that. But that 8th inning was rough. Let's actually go in and look a little bit deeper into that 8th inning to see exactly what happened. Alright, so 8th inning. LeMay strikes out because I left him in. Pham, single. Puig with a home run. Tatis with a double. Potentially walk Machado. Single by Eric. And it ends up being an RBI, and the runners advance. Go second and third. Pass ball. Oh, that sucks. So then, yeah. Wait, so Machado to second, Machado to third, and then ends up scoring. I'm not reading that right. Yeah, okay, Tatis was caught stealing third. Machado advances second, then you have a single. Got it. That makes sense. I'm like, wait, that doesn't make sense. Okay. So Eric at second, advances third on a pass ball, home run. Walk, single, so still struggling, and then finally get out the end. Okay. A little bit rough. A little bit rough. Look at that. Colton Wong leading the league in average. Who would have thought? RBI. Paul DeYoung. Look at that. I'd like to see the Cardinals doing work. But anyway, let's separate it to National League since that's more relevant to what we're doing here. Sonny Gray. Spotless. No Rockies up here. Batting leaders, definitely not us. Cardinals and runs scored. Highest average, yeah, right. Home runs, we're second. I'll take that. And obviously we're not going to be on anything pitching because of the Rockies. A little unfortunate. You see down here, we are in 4th place right now, 4 and 5. We just want to get to the... All we want to do is get to 500, as close to it as possible. This is cool here with the milestones. You can see what's needed. So Yachty, you know, he starts the season with 1950 in hits, or somewhere around that number. I can't remember exactly. I want to say it was 1950, but just needs 33. It had to be a little, maybe it was 1960. I don't remember, but he wasn't too far away. Votto, close to 2,000 hits. This is a full season, so obviously they'll get those. So you see all the hits there, home runs. I don't know if Cabrera will be able to reach that. I'm sure Braun will reach his. And I'll just not comment on that, leave it alone. Runs, RBI, stolen base, wins, Lester 10 shy of 2K, 200, sorry, 2K is what I was looking at next. No Price will pitch in the game, but in real life you won't get that till next season. Saves, but pretty cool. Injuries, any big ones? Yeah, Corey. That sucks. 4 to 5 months. Who's looking for names? Cole Hamels out for 3 weeks. Sale, the obvious. Pedroia. Javi hurt for a couple of days. Altuve day to day, probably got hit by a pitch. Verlander, something minor. Uh-oh. Like the Angels don't have enough pitching issues as it is. 2 weeks for Turner. Ouch. This is an interesting one there because that's a bullpen pickup they made. But bottom line, they have so much depth that they'll still be able to be fine. Hicks out for 2 months. Oof. Paxton for 3 to 4 weeks. Look at this. The Yankees already being hit by the injury bug. Cespedes, Thor. Nothing like really new that's major. The ones that I'll brought off for. Ones that you'd expect. But nothing major. Hopefully we keep David all off the list. Alright, going back, looking at the standings, it said 4 and 5. One more game against the Padres. We'll do that, and we'll go ahead and throw it's a 2 game against Texas. We'll throw that in there too. Both at home. We get Kluber and wins. I'm curious to see how they play out. But let's go to the next game. 7 to 5. 14 hits. Come from behind. We were up 3-0. Or I'm sorry, we were up 3-2. So, 3 runs spread across there. They take the lead in the 7th. And then we rally in the bottom of the 8th to put up 4 and close it out. So he gets a second save like that. Like that, our closer has an ERA of 0.0. Perfect. You can see Tatis a 2-run home run in the 7th. That's what put them up. Arenado, RBI triple. Murphy, a double, and Kemp. You take what you can get. You take what you can get. So now we're sitting back at 500, the goal. Story 2 for 3. Murphy 3 for 4. Arenado only 1 hit, but it was super important. Starting pitching again an issue. Pazos comes in, and bullpen came in and pitched well. 2 2/3, 2 walks, 1 hit. Can't complain about that. Pretty quick work. Puig so far hitting 326, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. Man, if I really wanted to, I could have picked up Puig and put him in left. And he's hitting pretty well for them so far. 2 home runs. He had a double here. 2 doubles, 3 walks, 3 stolen bases. Versus a certain other player, not to be named, but we'll go ahead and pull him up, Matt Kemp. Even though I give him crap. 2 hits, run scored, RBI. He has been struggling so far though. But it's still early. I'm not gonna freak out just yet. Alright, we got some messages to look at. What do you know? Look who's injured. Play of the week. With a strained hip, he is day to day for about 6 days. And it begins. And it begins. I have Desmond backing him up. Desmond's only had 6 at-bats. Don't have a ton of options. Looking at the two of them, let me do it that way. All right. They both have their wards. I feel like Desmond will end up being in because he's a lefty. I'm sorry, because he's a righty. Tapia's better though. They're actually fairly close. They're fairly close. The difference is Tapia has a little more power. His contact is better. Yeah, we'll swap that. Oh, well, we got our first century. Shock. So I guess we're gonna see how this plays out. Keep our fingers crossed. Boy, oh boy. Didn't take long for that to happen though. That's something I was worried about. And before we even do that, we should probably go back. And go back to the news. I want to see what we had here. Who won it for the National League Goldie? Could have swore I saw first baseman 458. Wow. Pitching leaders, none of us. And in the rankings, we probably plummet to middle. Yep, we're 15th. Not bad, could be worse. Alright, so we lose 4-12. Rough one. We were down 3-0. We went up 4-3. The 8th inning is what really did us in. Who pitched? Hopefully it wasn't Davis. Our best reliever got lit up. Only could get one out, and then Davis couldn't help matters either. A rough 8th inning all the way around. Kluber, no decision. Kind of let him off the hook there. Our best pitcher goes up. 4 runs. Don't like to see that over 7 innings, but I mean, still serviceable. Dahl played, so determined to be okay. He goes 2 for 3. It sucks. Like, I need him to stay healthy because he's our best bat in center field. He's our best option, period. I don't want to see him go down. Arenado 0 for 3. Story 2 for 4. So Story hitting 300 now. We got a couple guys got 4, 5. You like to see a better record than that, but when you have bad pitching, you have bad pitching. So we struggle again. We lose 0-10. No runs scored. Obviously, you're not winning. But Lynn pitched a great game. Know him well. Former Cardinal. It's just kind of spread across. We didn't do anything to help ourselves out. Story with 2 of the hits. Chuck Nassau with 3. Murphy with the other. So those are your 6 hits there. We just really didn't do anything to help ourselves out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 doubles and a triple. 6 extra base hits. It's tough to overcome that. That's alright. Let's take a look at a couple things here. Craig Allen, broken bone, done. Oof. And he was off to a decent start, batting 300 so far early on. That sucks. Garrett Cole, out day to day. Unfortunately, we don't get to face him, so it doesn't help us. Greinke blanks the Mets. Bruce up a home for out today. They probably got Bean in the other hurting him, but still batting pretty decent. 255, 2 homers. And up next, we will have the D-backs. So we're gonna take a look at the schedule and kind of project what we're looking at here. If only Luke Weaver could pitch well. He's not pitching well for me so far IRL for fantasy, but this is the rotation. We're gonna get Lee, Gray, and Mad Bum. Looking at the standings so far, as we approach the middle of April, on the 10th here, we are in 4th place. We're 5-7. So, not bad, not great. Obviously, we can do better. The issue is going to be runs allowed. Because we should be able to score runs. That shouldn't be an issue. That's going to be the problem. So let's take a look at a couple things here. First of all, let's look at our schedule for what's coming up for the rest of April. So we have a 3-game series at Arizona, 3 at Petco. So we'll go back there. We won 3 or 4 to start the season. 3 against St. Louis, 3 at San Fran, and then Milwaukee and the White Sox. So no interleague yet. But 2 more NOS. I'd like to say probably we'll do the same, do 4 series. So Arizona, San Diego, St. Louis. Really want to get closer to the date for the prospects. But he's almost healthy, so that's good. Waiver wire. A Cub. Is it a bullpen on? Guys. Potential is half. Nothing we can do about that. We'll let that one go. But I mean, all in all, I'm not gonna complain too much. So far, we're okay. Let's look at some team stuff. We're supposed to be 4-8. Being bad at home is a problem. That has to be fixed. Problem is we give up a bunch of runs at home. So even when we score, it doesn't matter. So we're gonna have to get that figured out. Obviously, this is a struggle because we don't have a bunch of righties. We have a lefty heavy lineup. So we'll see if we can fix that in the future. Batting average. Low. Even worse, given that 5 of our 12 games have been at home. That has to go up. This will stay around that number. We have to be better. It's bottom line, we have to put up more runs because this is going to be awful. Worst ERA. Worst bullpen. Most runs allowed. Second highest average allowed. Most home runs allowed. Second most walks. Fewest strikeouts. Oof. Tough. Looking at our leaders, who would have guessed our catcher, who I was like, oh, we could maybe trade for Sanchez. He leads our team in batting average. That won't last. Arenado with home runs, RBI as well. Slugging. Wins above replacement. I'm sure that Story probably will pass him in my opinion as we get near the end. Sucks. The pitching is so bad. Let's look at their leaders. Gray's ERA. I mean, of course, this one, because he got blown up in one game. Same with him, it's still early. We'll see as things play out. I mean, his ERA, he was doing good, and then he got blown up too, so it'll change. The saves, 2 for 2 on saves. Nothing super fantastic here. Gray, good start so far. 6K per walk, 18 strikeouts. Also this here, solid from him so far. Pretty solid. There's one last thing that we're going to look at here, because there's one other thing that I need to do. Trevor, how you doing, buddy? Let's talk extension. Oh, he won't. So we don't have to worry about that then. So we have to wait until next season. So that means arbitration again, and then we'll go through. I was gonna actually take a look. Just wasn't gonna offer him. I just wanted to see what he might be wanting, because I'd rather lock him up sooner than later. The later you wait, probably the more expensive that it's gonna end up being. So we'll see. But we'll kind of see how things play out here. Things aren't terrible so far. No reason to panic. Just 12 games in. Pitching definitely is a concern though, and we'll have to see who we can keep and kind of go from there. But we'll do a couple more series for next week's episode. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one.